Welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and jump straight into the reading. Of course, any information that you need will be listed in the description, so just check there. Make sure you guys also subscribe so that you guys can get notified whenever I go live on YouTube and I do the one question readings. And it's best for you guys to even subscribe to my website so you guys can get notified directly from there when I go live. But let's go ahead and flip the camera and see what the cards have to say. Enjoy. Sagittarius, let's go ahead and see what's going on. Urgent messages for my Sagittarius gang. Okay, so we have the Terror of Daggers as well as the Fool card. Interesting. So the Terror of Daggers, I believe, is actually the Page of Swords, if I'm not wrong. But let's go ahead and get into the reading. So with the Page of Swords and the Fool card here, Spirit is saying that it's time for you guys to go out of your comfort zone and maybe explore other concepts, ideas for some sort of business that you may have, especially if you're looking to take things to the next level. You guys may be needing to gain more insight, more information on whatever you may be doing, things that you can do to kind of like acquire new skills in whatever you do. Spirit is also saying it's time for you guys to kind of tap into this personal zest that you guys have for life. Of course, Sagittarius, you guys are literally the most, if not next to Aries, the most adventurous, you know, exciting sign there is. So you guys are always constantly trying to learn new things, and there's a need for you guys to really tap into that thirst for more information or more knowledge around, like I said, your career path, maybe some decisions that you've recently, or not decisions, but let's say you recently decided that you want to move. Maybe doing some research in terms of where would you be best fitted to move to, things like that. Also, when it comes to some sort of romantic interest you have in someone, really taking your time to get to know this person would benefit you prior to deciding where you're going to kind of put them in your life. So what I mean by that is, it's good for you to get to know someone and then decide where you're going to put them in your life, whether that's in the friend zone, whether that's you taking it further or whatnot. But really take your time in getting to know this individual, because there's a lot of things that you could learn and find out about this person that will save you headaches in the future. But nonetheless, the next card we have the Fool card. So again, another card about going out of your comfort zone, maybe trying something new. If you guys are seeing that the results that you're getting are very repetitive, things are just not elevating for you, or things are just not progressing, you may be needing a new approach, a new way of seeing things, a new way of doing things. And just quite plainly, you needing to take certain leaps of faith in terms of actions or moves that you should be making. Spirit is also saying that a lot of you recently have been feeling very irritated, agitated. There's a reason for that, because your spirit is wanting more for you. And a lot of you have been just kind of confining yourself in, like I said, repetitive energy or things that you're just quite frankly outgrowing. But let's keep going. Sagittarius. We have the Three of Cups as well as the Haunting of Bones, which would be, I think, the Queen or King of Swords. Now, with the Three of Cups being here, another urgent message Spirit is trying to pass on. Be aware of your friend groups. Be aware of who you surround yourself with, because your tribe is your vibe. The people that you surround yourself with is going to be a direct reflection of who you are as a person, because you only connect, you only connect, vibe with people who vibrate on the same vibration that you're on. So be aware of who you call a friend, who you surround your energy with, especially if these supposed friends don't reciprocate that same energy back to you. Okay, and when I say this, this is like you being supportive, you being there for your friends, but in turn, they're not doing the same things for you. That's a red flag. Okay, that's definitely a red flag. Another thing I'm seeing in terms of accomplishments that you guys have recently accomplished, there's a need for you to take some time out to celebrate those things, even though they're not huge accomplishments like winning the lottery or, you know, anything like that. It's time for you guys to kind of bask in your accomplishments and not just overlook them, because that could be a huge source of depression that you guys could be feeling now, because you never really allowed yourself to kind of just be happy of your accomplishments and then move on to the next goal. It's just more so like you being on this hamster wheel to a point to where you don't even get a chance to acknowledge the fact that you're, you know, doing great things for yourself, whether that's graduating college, a weight loss journey, you having success in that. Okay, this could even be success in you getting over a toxic relationship. Some of you guys have never patted yourself on the back for those things, and that's something you need to do, whether you know it or not. Now, I also have, like I said, the Haunting of Bones, which I believe is the King or Queen of Swords. Anywho, or not swords, excuse me, wands. I keep saying swords, it's wands. Anyways, so of course, this is you guys needing to tap into being more social. For one, some of you guys have definitely been isolating yourself in your own bubble, and it's not like you. And the Haunting of Bones is actually the card for you guys. Okay, I think this is actually the King of Wands, yeah, because this is giving male energy from this card. Anyways, so the Haunting of Bones is actually the card for you guys. So you guys need to tap into being in tune with self, but also being more social, tapping into your personal passion, being bold, standing out there and being unapologetically you. Spirit is also saying this is you needing to be brutally honest with yourself and others. Especially when it comes to the driving force behind your actions and the things that you feel drawn to do. Whether that's in a good way or a bad way. All right, if you find yourself drawn to cuss somebody out, what is the motivation behind that? If you find yourself wanting to pursue certain creative endeavors, what is the reasoning behind that? You guys need to be honest. Now, I also have the Four of Cups in reverse. So with this is actually good. I like to see the Four of Cups in reverse because this is the energy of coming out of focusing on things that you can't control and sulking and crying over things that you feel like you may have missed out on. So with this being in reverse, this is actually really, really good. This is you guys tapping back into your happiness. And with this card, Spirit is saying you guys do need to get out of this energy of focusing on things that don't make you happy, that don't make you feel content, that leave you emotionally feeling like something's missing, and really tap into your true happiness by focusing on the things that you can bring forth into your life to kind of replace the opportunities or things that were leaving you unfulfilled. Okay, Spirit is saying don't allow yourself to be distracted by your surroundings, by the things that are happening around you that you don't feel connected to. The main thing that you need to do is change your focus, and you can change what's happening around you. And when I say that, I'm not saying like you could just change global warming by changing the way that you feel. I don't mean those things. Of course, there's things that you can control and things that you can't control. And there's a need for you to know the difference. But let's go ahead and pull some more cards. What are the messages coming through for my Sagittarius? What are the urgent messages they need to hear from their spirit guides? So we have soulmate recognition, we have euphoria, and divine timing. So right off the bat, I heard the person that's supposed to be meant for you, the person that you're meant to be with, will find you on their own. There's no need for you to stress, worry about whether or not you miss certain opportunities, whether certain opportunities are ever going to come. Trust me, if it's in alignment with you, it's going to come. There's no need for you to try to force it. There's no need for you to, you know, think about it every single day, because the universe has not forgotten about you. God has not forgotten about you. And Spirit is also drawing attention to trauma bonding. Some of you guys have trauma bonded with certain individuals, and it's time to take your energy back from those relationships that are built off of, you know, again, trauma. Past experiences. And some of you guys even have a trauma relationship with escapism. And this could come in the form of drugs. This could come in the form of you literally finding things to escape from reality. Whether it's substances, whether that's entertainment, whatever it is. But Spirit is saying it's time to get back in tune with reality. And maybe try differently. Instead of trying harder, try differently. And allow things to fall in line with divine timing in that process. So these are just some of the things that I see. I hope that this was helpful in some way. If you did find it helpful, definitely thumbs up the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.